Suzanne, of course, here at Rags-A-GoGo, right? And today we have a client trying on an amazing dress. Now, guys, people keep picking up this dress and they keep saying, oh my God, it's just like Keith Haring. Well, guess what? This is before Keith Haring. This dress is from the 1970s. How do we know that? Because it says made in the USA and really big letters on here. It also has the pride, the stamp of approval. It was approved by the fashion industry. It's a stamp of approval in it from the USA. It also has all kinds of numbers that you can look up. It's registered, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. The thing I want to talk about today is how fashion is influenced by art and how art is influenced by fashion. So I got a strong feeling. This dress right here, by the way, it does look like things that Keith Haring did, right, guys? At the same time, really what this is based on are Native American cave drawings, you guys. So if you've ever watched anything maybe on PBS about cave dwellings and cave drawings, you're going to notice they're a lot like this. So there might be even a story on here that a Native American might be able to tell us about. It might not be a complete story, it might be a wacky story, I'm not sure, but all of these symbols are definitely based on symbols that we've probably seen in other places. So I'm going to bring something over here as well. Lovely model standing here. So now I'm going to bring this over here. Guys, I'm going to talk about all of these flowers and all of these patterns, okay? Now, something you don't see today in fashion is a variety of tons of patterns. Why is that? Well, back in the day when these were being made and that was being made, what they would do, the designers would take swatches, they would draw, right? They would draw little swatches and they would send it to the fabric industries. The fabric industries would then send back a swatch of actual fabric of like something like this, okay? And then they go, okay, let's go for it. Let's make the shirts, let's make this. So then they say to the fabric companies, we want it, make it. That all changed, guys, and they outsourced everything. What happened at one point, not too long ago, is that the fabric industries decided, you know what are we doing? What are we doing making all these crazy fabrics for all these crazy designers and doing all this variety? We could save a lot more money if we dictate to the designers that this year it's beige. Work with it. This year it's blue. Work with it. So if you're wondering why all the stores all look the same and don't have the same variety that they used to, it's because you're limited to what you can do with clothes these days. And yes, designers still come into stores like this to get their ideas because, well, they have to work with blue and beige. So they come into stores like this, or maybe they tell them they have to work with tartan. Okay, guys? So they'll come in the stores and they'll start looking for tartan, or they'll start looking for things that are completely black, okay? Completely solid colors, if that's what's happening. They'll come in, okay, red. What do we do with red? Here, we can do that with red. I love vintage clothing because, well, you come into my store and we're going to pan just a little bit, guys. I want you to notice everything in here is just one of a kind. Everything is different from each other. And why is that? Once again, because, well, designers were able to dictate to the fabric companies, but today they're unable to. So vintage clothing is wonderful because, well, we have unique things like this on this lovely lady right here. And when you come to Rags-A-GoGo, you just find something that screams you buy it, you wear it out, and everyone loves it. How about that? So you've learned a little bit today about why we have such a variety of clothing in vintage, and it has everything to do with designers and fabric companies. Come on down to Rags-A-GoGo and get yourself something really, really fun. We'll see you guys.